So around Sydney over the past week, we've seen some really nice fish, particularly after all the rain that we've had. Seen some really nice salmon, particularly around the Port Hacking region. Myself and my little man went out over the weekend and actually caught some really nice salmon, particularly on fly. They were around the school camp, Lily Pilly, and all the way up to Bundina and Burnie Bay there, busting up around that run-in tide all the way to the top of the tide, and then busting up again once that tide had turned and turned into that run-out. Key things that I use to be able to find these fish, obviously looking for the birds and finding where they're working on the surface, but when they weren't working on the surface, I was using my sounder to find those schools of fish. Another thing that I really noticed, and a secret tip for you guys this weekend, would be to look at the temperature of the water. If you're out on your boats, check your sounder, you're looking for that 15 and a half, 16 degree water if you can find it. Even if it's a half a degree change, that is where the fish are going to be. Along with that, over the last week, we've had some really nice jewfish as well. That morning tide change or that midday tide change have produced some really nice fish, particularly around our bridges and our structured areas around there. Tom Uglies has been a really good one. Captain Cook Bridge is our normal, traditional, really, really good spots for our jewfish, and they've been producing really well over the past week. But let's look at where to go fishing this weekend. And looking at the weather forecast, Saturday does not look that great to go out for a fish. We have a strong westerly breeze blowing throughout the day and quite a lot of swell throughout the weekend. So going out offshore is probably going to be a no-go across the weekend. But let's look particularly at Sunday because that looks like the better of the 2 days. And if I'm going to go out for a fish, I'm definitely going to go on Sunday if I can. What you want to target. Now, you can target either that morning or afternoon bite. Either one, you should be able to find some really nice fish. What you're looking for is that temperature change, like I just said before. Head up into the shallower areas. Again, the dirtier the water or dirtier the bottom, the more warmer the water is. Basically, muddy sand flats versus shallow sandy sand flats. The muddy sand flats are going to be slightly warmer this time of year than those sandy sand flats as well. So target those areas, target the muddy sand flats and find some nice bait around there. Hopefully there will be that half a degree to a full degree temperature change. The bait will be there, the bigger predators will be there, and you should be able to catch some fish. Along with that, also keeping your eyes out peeled for some salmon busting up in and around those bait schools. They shouldn't be too far away. If you find those sand flats where it's got that warmer temperature change, the salmon, the bigger predators, the jewfish, the big flathead, all that sort of stuff should be around that area. So that's what's been biting around Sydney. Hope you all go out this weekend. Enjoy the fishing this weekend. Stay safe as always. And we'll see you next week for the Fishing Report.